based on this surmise, a PIL was filed. Okay, the reasoning I have already discussed, so I don't want to take much of time. You can discuss here already, these points I have well taken. Now, this point that part B can only be signed by examiner of electronic evidence. You must be aware that examiner of electronic evidence are very few in the country, and cases I said that almost in every case now, from the very small petty cases to very grave cases, maybe bodily offense, maybe financial issues, the electronic evidence, electronics data seizure becomes inevitable. Almost in every case, I can say with my own experience as police officer. So this PIL says that if you put this embargo or this compulsion, that part B under section 63 of Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam can only be issued by examiner of electronic evidence, then it will be a very difficult situation or very difficult preposition for the litigant, because they are not technical hand. They do not have access to government examiner of electronic evidence, right? So this was the issue. Now let us see. It was a public interest litigation, as I mentioned. Legal issue was whether section 63 for Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam part B should be signed or should be issued by the examiner of electronic evidence or by any expert. So this already being discussed. I have already mentioned that R versus B demand that it should be issued by, part B should be issued by examiner of electronic evidence. So the Supreme Court has talked about the objective, just to understand. So these objective in nutshell says that in the era of artificial intelligence, in the emerging technologies where deep fake becomes new normal, so the masking, the tampering, the manipulation in digital evidence is a very, very common phenomena. So righteousness or the, you can say, the genuineness of electronic evidence becomes supreme. If you take any dented or tainted evidence from the electronic device, then it may create miscarriage of justice. So now it is scientifically approved, electronic evidence should only be accepted. So this is the objective of Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam by and large. So Pune Bar Association case, Honorable Supreme Court comment on R versus B. It says that High Court merely referred to section 39(2) of Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam and not subsection 1. Section 39 deal with admissibility of opinion or expert, and the Supreme Court says that if you read these two sections of 39, subsection 1 and 2 of section 39 in conjunction, in synergy or harmoniously, it is possible to hold in addition to entity notified as examiner of electronic evidence under section 79 if the court is satisfied. So it says that whether it is from the section 39(1) or section 39(2), it is the subjective satisfaction of the court. So you can go by section 39(1) or you may consider section 39(2) for considering expert to examine electronic evidence. So this is the preposition, and court held that High Court also expressed concern that that very few such examiners had been notified, creating practical hardship. This was again noticed by the Supreme Court also, that this is a fact that examiner of electronic evidence are very few in number. I think they should be increased. And then court held that it can be considered that whether a normal expert or under section 39, either of the two can be. So I think it is a open question, and it's also held that it may be held relevant as an expert with regard to electronic digital record, and such person may be signed part B of the electron as an expert.